It was a quiet morning in Arendelle, when Olaf came running into the castle. His little twig arms flailing. Elsa, Anna, you have to see this. Curious, the sisters followed him to a clearing near the edge of the forest. In the center of the clearing stood an enormous mirror, framed by twisted vines and glimmering with frost. Its surface shimmered like liquid silver, reflecting not the surrounding forest but a strange, shifting landscape of snow, spring flowers, autumn leaves, and blazing summer sun. This wasn't here yesterday, Elsa said, cautiously touching the frame. Suddenly, the mirror pulsed with light, and a voice echoed, "Those who seek the truth must endure the cycle of seasons. Enter, if you dare." Before they could react, a gust of wind pulled them into the mirror. They tumbled through a swirling vortex and landed in a meadow that shimmered with springtime life, blossoming flowers, singing birds, and warm sunlight. But something was wrong. A large tree in the center of the meadow had its roots bound by thorny vines that oozed with darkness. A tiny sprite fluttered out from the tree, its glow dim. "The mirror of seasons has been cursed," it said. "You must pass through each season and restore balance to free us all." First season, spring. The meadow suddenly erupted into chaos as the vines sprang to life, trying to trap the sisters. Elsa used her ice magic to freeze the vines, while Anna found a small golden spade hidden in the grass. Together, they dug up the thorny roots and poured water from a sparkling spring nearby. As the vines shriveled, the meadow brightened, and the sprite whispered, "You've done well. Now, face the summer." Second season, summer. They were transported to a scorching desert. The sun blazed mercilessly overhead, and the ground cracked beneath their feet. In the distance, they saw a massive sandstorm spiraling toward them. In the storm's eye was a fiery phoenix, screeching and spreading flames. Elsa's ice magic faltered in the intense heat, so Anna took charge. She climbed a rocky outcrop, dodging falling debris, and found an ancient sunstone. Holding it high, she reflected the sunlight back at the phoenix, calming it. The phoenix transformed into a cool breeze, and the desert became a lush oasis. "Autumn awaits," the sprite said. Third season, autumn. The sisters now stood in a vast forest of towering trees with golden leaves. The air was crisp, but the forest felt eerie. Shadows flitted between the trees, and whispers echoed around them. Suddenly, a flock of crows swarmed, blotting out the light. Elsa summoned a flurry of snow to drive the crows back, but they kept coming. Anna noticed an old wooden flute on the ground. She played a tune, and the forest seemed to come alive. The trees bent their branches, shielding them from the crows, and a path of golden leaves opened before them. "Only winter remains," the sprite said. Fourth season, winter. The final season brought them to an icy mountain peak, with blizzards raging and the ground slick with frost. The summit stood a towering ice statue, its hands clutching a glowing orb of light, the heart of the mirror. But as they approached, the statue came to life, forming into a giant ice golem. Roared, sending shards of ice flying toward the sisters. Elsa created a protective dome of snow and ice while Anna climbed the golem, dodging its icy strikes. Reaching its chest, she struck the glowing orb with her sword. The golem froze, then shattered into sparkling snowflakes. The orb floated down, and the sprite reappeared, brighter than ever. Final truth. The seasons melted away, and Elsa and Anna found themselves back in the clearing near the castle. The mirror stood before them, whole and radiant. Sprite smiled. "You've restored the balance. The mirror of seasons is not just a test, it reflects the strength of your bond. Only together could you succeed." The mirror rippled one last time, leaving behind a single crystal shard shaped like a snowflake. Elsa and Anna took it back to the castle, where they placed it in the throne room. The shard glowed faintly, a reminder of their courage and unity in overcoming the seasons.